Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the sixth part of the video series on figures of speech. In this video, we will understand the figures of speech, euphemism, pun and apostrophe. So let's start with the first figure of speech, euphemism. In the figure of speech, euphemism, a harsh fact is expressed mildly. For example, he passed away last night. The friends, passed away is a phrase which is used to express the fact that he died. Died is a very harsh word, and instead the phrase passed away is used to express it in a mild way. Next, she is telling us a fairy tale. Here it actually means that she is telling us a lie. But instead of saying lie, it's very harsh. The same fact is expressed very mildly, softly by the words fairy tale. So again, in both these cases, the figure of speech is euphemism. Next figure of speech, pun. A word is used in such a way that it can create two different meanings humorously. Friends, look at this example. Is life worth living? It depends upon the liver. Now here the word liver has two meanings. First meaning is the organ in the body, that is the liver. The second meaning is the person who lives the life. So, life is worth living. All this depends upon the organ or the person. This is what the sentence is trying to say. Next, an ambassador lies abroad for the good of his country. Here, the word lies has two meanings. One meaning is that he lives abroad. Lies means he lives abroad. The second meaning of lies is that he speaks false. So, therefore, these two lines are examples of pun, because two different meanings are conveyed by these words in those sentences. The next figure of speech, friends, is apostrophe. Apostrophe is a figure of speech in which an inanimate thing or a dead person or an abstract idea is addressed. For example, death be not proud. Here, death is addressed and death is told, don't be proud, by the poet. So the figure of speech is apostrophe. Similarly, O mischief, thou art swift. This line has been taken, friends, from the play Julius Caesar, written by William Shakespeare. Mark Antony says this line, O mischief, he addresses mischief. So therefore the figure of speech is apostrophe. Now friends, it's activity time. Let's do an activity in order to understand these figures of speech that we have just learned. Name and explain the figures of speech. First, she is no longer with us. The speaker wants to say that she is dead, but instead of saying dead, the harsh fact of death is expressed very mildly in those words, she is no longer with us. So therefore, friends, the figure of speech is euphemism. Next, Vijay is visually impaired. Now, instead of saying Vijay is blind, the harsh fact of being blind is expressed very mildly by these words visually impaired. So therefore, the figure of speech is again euphemism. Next, if you travel ticketless, it's fine. Friends, here fine has two meanings. First, it means it's a penalty. Secondly, it means it's okay. So if you travel ticketless, it's okay. And if you travel ticketless, it's a penalty. So two meanings are conveyed by this word fine. So therefore, the figure of speech over here is pun. Next, into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. Here, the poet is speaking to God, addressing to God, my father. Look at these words, friends. So therefore, the figure of speech over here is apostrophe. God is addressed directly. Next, exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. Here, the shores, that is the land, is addressed by the poet, and therefore the figure of speech is apostrophe. So friends, this was the video on euphemism, apostrophe and pun. I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you for watching it. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye.